herbs perform better when they're direct seeded into the garden. This might be because they have a taproot or just sensitive roots and they don't transplant very well. An example would be borage. This is one that we've grown up in the greenhouse, and we can transplant it, but the plants do best when direct sown. Borage has a number of uses in the garden. It's an annual, and it produces vivid blue flowers that are great for attracting pollinators to the garden. The foliage and the flowers are also edible. They have the flavor of cucumber, but as the plants mature, they get some spines on the foliage, so we want to eat the young leaves before they're too hairy. Borage is also used frequently as a companion plant. It's supposed to deter tomato hornworms. It's also a good companion for strawberries, so consider that when you're placing it in the garden, and include some borage in your vegetable garden. So we want to sow the seeds according to their mature size. In the case of borage, the plants are going to grow about 1.5 feet, so I'll space them about 18 inches. And I'm going to put a few seeds in each spot, and that way I ensure one of those will germinate. Now, normally we sow seeds to a depth of 2 to 3 times the diameter of the seed, but with borage they actually prefer to be a little bit closer. They do better when they're closer to the surface. So just barely cover them with soil as you're planting. Just a real light covering to help keep them moist but not set them too deep in the ground. Borage will actually self-sow in the garden. So once it's established, even though it's an annual, you can expect to have borage plants year after year. Once the plants grow and develop and start to produce flowers, you'll enjoy those beautiful blue flowers all season long.